Walking on water is a profound lesson in faith, trust, and obedience to Jesus Christ. When Peter saw Jesus walking on the stormy sea, he called out, "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water." Jesus simply responded, "Come." In that moment, Peter had a choice: to stay in the boat where it was safe or to step out onto the water, where everything in nature told him he would sink. Yet, he chose to trust in Jesus, and as long as his faith remained fixed on the Lord, he walked on water. Jesus was teaching Peter that faith is not just believing from a distance but stepping out in trust, walking toward him despite the uncertainty and impossibility of the situation. As Peter walked, the wind howled, and the waves crashed around him. Fear crept into his heart, and he began to sink. In that instant, Jesus reached out his hand and caught him, saying, "Oh, you of little faith, why did you doubt?" This was not a rebuke of Peter's effort, but a reminder that faith is not just about taking the first step. It is about continuing to walk, keeping our focus on Jesus, no matter how fierce the storm becomes. Jesus was showing Peter, and all of us, that true faith is not momentary excitement but a steadfast journey with him. He calls us not only to step out in faith but to keep walking, trusting that his presence is greater than the storm. "Keep your faith as you walk toward me," Jesus' actions seem to say. Do not let fear pull you down. This lesson goes beyond the Sea of Galilee. It applies to our daily lives. We may begin with strong faith, but when trials come, when the winds of doubt and fear arise, we may feel as if we are sinking. Jesus encourages us to keep our eyes on him, to walk in faith, and not be swayed by what the world says is impossible. When we walk with Jesus, we are not walking in our own strength but in his. He is the one who sustains us, just as he did for Peter. Walking on water with Jesus is an invitation to trust him completely. It is about leaving behind the safety of the boat, the comfort zones, the logical reasoning, the fear of failure, and stepping into the unknown with our faith anchored in him. Jesus does not call us to a life of doubt or hesitation, but to a life of bold trust in his power and presence. He is not just standing on the water waiting for us. He is walking with us, calling us to keep moving forward, to keep believing, and to know that even when we falter, his hand is always there to lift us up. If we desire to truly be with Jesus, we must walk in faith, keeping our eyes on him, knowing that he alone can carry us through the storms of life.